Hola, 'tis I, Alycia. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's going pretty good. Good as can be expected. So what are we looking at today? We are looking at, let me get my notes here. There was a story I was reading about if NASA could trigger an alien invasion. What? They want to trigger an alien invasion? That's not their intent. Oh no, not their intent. Let me read you what it is. This is from The Guardian, I think, and the Daily Mail. So, a NASA plan to beam Earth's location into outer space could inadvertently trigger an alien invasion. An Oxford scientist has warned. Danger. The binary-coded beacon in the galaxy message will broadcast information about the solar system, Earth's surface, and humanity to a part of the Milky Way identified as the most likely home of extraterrestrial civilization. It says it's an updated version of the Arecibo? Not sure. Message, which sent similar information into space in 1974 using a radio telescope in Puerto Rico. The planned message, which will end with an invitation for aliens to respond, includes basic mathematical and physical concepts to establish a universal means of communication, followed by information on the biochemical composition of life on Earth. It will also broadcast the solar system's location in relation to major clusters of stars, as well as digitized depictions of the solar system. I assume it's like give them a little map. The Earth's surface and what male and female humans, I guess, look like. Depictions of them as well. Well, I could get snarky there and go on a whole little tangent, but I'll resist the urge. NASA does not plan to send the message itself. No. But proposes instead that it be broadcast from China's 500-meter aperture spherical radio telescope and the SETI Institute's Allen Telescope Array in Northern California. Of course it's here in California. Of course. And who knew that China had a telescope in Northern California? That's interesting. Why don't we have one? Why aren't we using our own? Why is there a part... Okay. So... yeah, alright. Well, so I thought, let's just look into this a little bit, because I'm just thinking, excuse me, what? There's a little bit, yeah, okay. Let me switch the screen. Alright, first, I'm curious. What's the point of this news story? Let's just start there, because someone brings out the story that, like, hey, guess what? We don't have a date on this, but we're thinking we want to, like, contact the aliens. Yeah, I'm not sure. We want to send them a little message, tell them about us, and tell them where we are in case they want to come viz. Yeah, we want to send this out. Like, what's the purpose of this message? Is this to get people, like, to maybe in some senses be off their guard? They're kind of like, okay. Or is this because we're setting the foundation for the invasion of the aliens? Let's see, what is the point of the story? Let's start with that. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So the point of this story. So the reason for the news. This is just weird to me. Because this essentially is saying what the news story says, which, how can that be true? News is not true. It's fake news, right? It's weird. Okay, and I'm of the belief, after a few of my readings and watching some other things that they probably already are in contact with some type of aliens out there. But this looks like, hey, we're looking to establish a new relationship with you. What? Now, the challenge they're finding is establishing a relationship. Okay, that just mirrors exactly what the story is saying. Like, yeah, we haven't been able to make contact. You haven't returned our other call from 1974. Hey, we're trying to get you back on the horn. Okay. They want to get into like a new relationship, a new happy relationship. Does that mean the aliens cut off a relationship? They're like, we already answered your call last time and you did not send us any dick pics, so we said no. What? Like what? We're trying to get in a new relationship with you because their goal is to move forward in forming this new relationship with the aliens. This doesn't make any sense. That's what this says. What? Well, that now I have to know. Now I have to know. Haven't we already had, or do we not have currently, a relationship with aliens? Are we looking to talk to new ones? I have just assumed, based on what I've looked into, that we've already had established contact with aliens. Not that we would know. I'm just saying, you know, let me get my conspiracy hat on. Okay. My Dale Gribble special. My conspiracy hat is fully on. I thought we already had contact. I did. So, tell me about the communications, if any, if there are, between us little earthlings and aliens at large. Oh, somebody pissed somebody off? This is weird. This is like... Oh, whoop, 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 red alarm, red alarm. Danger, danger, Will Robinson. We've got a sneaky snacker here. We need the sneaky snacker box. Anytime our sneaky snacker pops up, we're paying the piper. Pay the piper our sneaky snacker tax, because somebody's trying to get away with shit. All right. Underlying energy. This is weird in terms of there's heartbreak. Like, if there was communication, which it looks like there may or may not be. I'm not sure. Let me see what else the cards say here. But at first there's heartbreak because it feels like I keep sending you a message and you're not responding, right? We're trying to entice you by sending some breadcrumbs out there. But it's like we keep trying to call you and you're not responding. We think this is a new creative way to get a hold of you, but we're kind of realizing that you're not listening to us anymore, or you've blocked us or something, like you're not answering the call. It's almost like they blocked their number. That's how this comes through. They've blocked their number. And we'll say the NASAs, the people in the groups like that, they're discouraged because they're not able to get in contact with whoever this is. They're trying to get in contact with the aliens, whoever group, whatever. But they've been doing some sneaky shit about this. So it's almost like I have to dig into that. This part of this is I think part of this is almost like we were having a communication with them, but then they broke up with us, or we pissed them off. They don't want to talk to us anymore. They don't want to talk to us anymore. All right, where's my other little deck here? Let me get some extra clarification here on Le Sneaky Snacker. What is this? It's like you blocked our number, bro? Did you block it? Alien, bro? You blocked it. Why? What's the sneakiness about? Interesting. Come here, little cardies. They were working together at one point. So this is like they were working. There's heartbreak because they did have an open line of communication. So, okay, so we were working together. We were talking. There's some level of strength here going on, but it's almost like, hey, we're trying a new way to get in contact with you. Maybe you changed your number, so we're trying to get in contact with you. We have like, we're working pretty hard trying to get you to like come back, sign back up for our program. And we're trying to make this hurry quick. So the story is almost like, we might like, we're using the actual Daily Mail and whoever else is carrying our story, the Guardian, the whatever. We're trying to use these as also ways to, now who would that get a hold of? People who are on Earth. That would mean we are sending a message out and we think we're going to beam it out into the universe. But we're also going to put it on terrestrial outlets in case the aliens that are already here might see this. That's what this feels like, which is fucking weird, right? It's fucking weird. Because that means we've already made contact. They just blocked our call. They don't want to answer our calls. They don't want to answer our calls because we were trying to make them do what we want. What? So, aliens don't want to talk to them. Now, so they're saying they want to reestablish communication. Well, what type of message? What is the message? Why do they need to reestablish communication? It's almost like a bat signal, like, hey, if you see Joey, tell him I'm looking for him. Like, why? What? Why? Why does NASA want to reestablish communication with les aliens? Okay. Again, there's this heartbreak. Man, we really fucked this up. You shouldn't have called Alien 2 that name. Underlying. This is like, there's some other group that's like already in communication, like almost like the, say if there was, like there's different nations, right? And it'd be like, oh, Nation A, they're talking to Nation B, but they're not talking to Nation C. So it would be like, aliens are talking to other groups, but they're not talking to you, NASA. That's how this is coming across. And NASA's kind of trying to say, hey, come back and talk to us. We're free now. We're free now. Okay? Like, we were one big happy family, and we did lose our way. There was like some people who, were inappropriate with you or said mean things to you or did some shit they shouldn't have been doing. There's like a new change going on over here. We're just letting you know. We're feeling really sad that we lost that communication with you, because we had it. And it was because there was bad actors within the group trying to do things. And they were reckless. They were looking to be powerful. They were just swinging their big unit around every which way. And it was all for their power. They were trying to hold on to their power. But, you know, now we want to work together, and we realize we're having to start a new open line of communication with you. We apologize. We're ready to talk to you. Wow. So, looks like they got voted off of the communication island. Then, are there groups, I'd assume, we'll look into it. Are there, like, I'm going to turn these around here. Are there groups here, not NASA, that is in communication with aliens? And I don't mean like civilian ones. I mean like other government entities. Are there current government entities in communication with aliens currently? Not official ones. So that would be no, not official government ones. It looks like it ended. So if they must, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're in contact with citizen ones. Right now though, it's like they left. Aliens pulled out of communication with the NASA group, allegedly for entertainment purposes. I don't know how this reading would get anybody's feathers up in a ruffle, but maybe it would. They pulled out of this relationship they had with NASA because it was like a bad relationship. It was like, no, you people are like totally not cool, like in the worst way possible. I don't want anything to do with you people. Our time together is done because it was such a pain in the ass with you people. Okay? We don't need to take that kind of shit from you. You are run, at least at the time, you were run by your desire for power and greed and money and all sorts of the bad things. And so it's almost like we are like, no, we're freeing ourselves from being a part of your group because you just are corrupt individuals. Okay. All right, then, I don't know, is there, let's just say in general then, is the alien community, or communities, whatever, are they incommunicado with other types of groups that are not official arms of the government? Well, if we're looking at this in terms of, like, it's the Acme Associated Alien Communication Group from Baltimore, Maryland. No, there's not like a specific like group that they're in communication. Like it's not a group as a whole. It's almost like the aliens got burned by these groups, and it's like, put a fork in me. I'm done. I've had enough. I'm not into no. It's like there was some cooperation. It's just the same story wants to come out. There was some cooperation, and then we realized that these people were bad actors. They are worried, though, about how their story is going to come across to people. So it's almost like they do worry about, like, hey, we don't want to be portrayed, whatever this group is, in a light that is untrue to who we are. And it's kind of, we've learned our lessons since working with you humans, that was a mistake with how close we got to you. But we want to let the truth out here pretty soon. We want to turn the tables on you, and expose secrets and kind of like bring ourselves out. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Oh, fuck. I don't know if my depends are ready for this kind of shit. All right. Well, okay. Then, are aliens talking to individuals on Earth? Let's see if they'll even tell us. Maybe they don't want to tell us. Maybe it's like, you can't know that right now. I don't know. Let's see. Are aliens talking to specific individuals on Earth? I think they are. Like, ones, compassionate, nicer ones that don't have some type of agenda, whatever the agendas may be. Because the ones they were talking to before were essentially marketing them, making them into a something they're not, presenting them like spreading lies and rumors and innuendo gossip about who they are as a community of aliens. It feels like this is like you have portrayed us, like, say, in movies and TV shows and stuff, as a certain way, and we know that was to your own benefit to use on your people. This sounds so weird saying any of this shit, but that is not who we are. So whoever this group is, it's like, we're not that group. We're not about that, and we had to leave you to get the fuck out. We do talk that we found compassionate people who have good goals here on Earth, and that's who we talk to. But as far as talking to official agencies, whether it's a government or a private, no, we're not talking to them. What's the underlying? Yeah, we're not sure who to talk to. We're not sure exactly who, if, like, any of these other groups are, like, legit enough to, like, talk to without them telling our story in a untrue way. Wow, this certainly went nowhere I saw that it would go. So are we going to... Now this fake... So I was thinking it was going to be a fake invasion. Maybe it's not. Is there an alien invasion on the way? And is that going to be, like, fake or legit? And maybe it's not an invasion. Maybe it's just a show in the sky. I don't know. Something that's irrefutable. I don't mean, like, when people spot UFOs and they go by. And I don't mean that. I mean, like, a legit, like, Battle of Los Angeles type thing. Is that on the cards for this year? Like, is an aliens announcement of we're here? Is that for on the plans done by les aliens? kind of up in the air at this moment. Whatever they're thinking about, they're not like, it's up in the air. It's like not on, they're not sure. They are starting to see things in a new perspective with regards to humans. It almost feels like there's somebody here that they are in contact with who's more of an authority than, say, that like the nice people that they do talk to, the compassionate people or whatever. It feels like they talk to them here and there, but there's some authority type person here that they talk to who's kind of like, let's not do that. I know you want to, but let's not do that right now, please. We have enough on our plate. It feels like there's that. They're not sure what to do, but there's some burden here by them, like staying in the shadows. They don't like it because it just, like, I don't know, I guess damages their reputation. They're seeing things in a new perspective, though. So, like, their eyes have been open. They know what's up with the humans, the certain groups of humans, and what groups of humans do what and all that shit. They want to make a change in terms of their image, and they want to, like, come in and be like, hi, meet the Joneses. Yeah, they're from Mars. They want to come in and do that, and change this whole dynamic. Who this one is, this leader who's like, not right now. Tell me about this leader and his not right now, please. We've already got enough shit on our plates. Trying to avoid having an extra added clusterfuck. It's like, yes, I want you to come in and share the truth about who you are, right? I want you to come in and share the truth about who you are. Doing it now is going to create a big clusterfuck, and I would rather that this be a co-mission between an official agency and you guys together, and then this makes it so it's a good situation for all. Okay. Did not see this reading any of these things. That was the story. Did not see it at all. I don't know. Did you? Like, this is a wild ride we're on. So it's like okay, yeah, crazy. I can't even think about it anymore. This is like crazy, but I will think about it more and more. Anyhow, please give me a like if you loved this video, and I would appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't already, but you probably have, and you already know what to do because you're smart. Anyhow, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Adios.